How will Google BERT impact your content strategy? BERT is said to be among the biggest Google updates of the year, affecting roughly 10% of all search queries. BERT, which stands for Bidirectional Encoder Representations from Transformers, was carried out to help Google better understand natural language processing. Here's a fantastic example of BERT in action from Google. As you can see, the after results are much closer tied to the user intent of the query. But what does this mean for your SEO and content strategy? Major algorithm updates like this generally send SEO professionals into an uproar about how to optimize, chock full of tall tales and misinformation. Google's mysterious algorithms are on a never-ending quest to better understand what exactly searchers are looking for. Following most big updates, we hear the Google insiders telling us the same piece of advice, along the lines of, "This is a major update. You don't need to do/change anything. Just keep creating high-quality content and keep the user in mind." Now, it's important to note that BERT won't have a monumental impact on your SEO strategy or content marketing metrics. Google's BERT update is simply a big step forward in Google's quest to think more like/better understand humans. However, there are a few key tidbits and observations from the BERT update that you should take into consideration. Let's go over some of the big ones. 1. Informational queries take the spotlight with BERT. A lot of what we are seeing so far is that BERT is primarily impacting search queries that fall near the top of the funnel, or informational queries/questions. Why is this? Informational queries tend to have much more ambiguity attached to them, in comparison to navigational or transactional queries. We believe a big part of the BERT update is deciphering this ambiguity to provide more direct answers. For example, let's take it to Google. Even though I didn't specify that I was talking about transcribing podcast episodes, Google interpreted this informational query as such. This is done through a tactic called masking. Because BERT is a bidirectional model, it examines the words before and after the missing word to help decipher the context. It probably looked at the words transcripts and episodes to figure out I was talking about podcasts. From here, it served me a bunch of content related to transcribing podcasts. More importantly, the content is all about why it's so important. So, what does this mean? 2. Fortune favors laser-focused answers. The shift to focusing on long-tail keywords and questions is nothing new. The BERT update appears to be another step in this direction. However, it's not so much about optimizing content for keyword density, it's more about providing direct answers to questions and informational queries. If we look back at the question, "Should I add transcripts for more on this story?" visit the news article link.